Jane Austen, a name that many instantly recognize, but a woman whose history only seldom know. Few know that Jane Austen began writing when she was 12, and even fewer know that all of her books were first published anonymously. But these facts just create the mysterious tapestry of her life and are part of the reason that she's a beloved author even today. Beyond my extensive research on the life and career of Jane Austen, I'm also an avid supporter of her novels and have read 3 to date. Today I will be telling you about her family dynamics, her childhood, and her romantic encounters, and highlight how they all influenced her personal writing style. Nicholas Dames, author of the article Jane Austen is Everything, published in the magazine The Atlantic, said that she was born in Steventon, England, to a family of 8 children. Her father, Reverend George Austen, was a rector at the local church, and her mother, Cassandra, was a vivacious woman with humor and wit that created a deep appreciation for sarcasm in Jane's life. She would use this tool in all of her novels later on. She had one sister, Cassandra, and their 2 were inseparable. This relationship continued to influence her for the rest of her days. All of her siblings were taught and tutored at home, and it allowed them to explore different musical and artistic opportunities, such as playing the piano, writing, and reading. And it was here that Jane's fascination for the written word began. The Austen family claimed middle-class wealth, which allowed them to frequently travel and allowed Jane to experience different people and companies of social and economic positions. Meredith Henley, author of the article A Mysterious Miss Austen, published in The Atlantic, once said that Bath and London were like second homes to the Austen family. Jane would frequently stay with family, friends, and close relatives, where she would explore the town, and a sense of independence was built within her. Even still, Jane was privy to the economic hardships of the time. She once witnessed a close friend, Martha Lloyd, marry a clergyman simply because it was an economic proposition. Women, especially at the time, were unable to marry for love. They were forced to look at their spouse as a means of financial stability, nothing more. While Jane, most of her novels are centered around romance, she herself never wed. The reason for this is because she believed that marriage should be simply on the grounds of love and nothing more. Although she never wed, she did experience her fair share of romantic encounters. One man, Tom Lefroy, approached her and claimed romantic interest, but she refused him because she said that she did not reciprocate his feelings. Another man, Harris Biggswither, proposed to her, which she accepted, but the next day, after realizing that she did not harbor the same feelings, turned him down. She once quoted, "Nothing can be compared to the misery of being bound without love," and this is a testament to how she felt regarding the matters of the heart. Meanwhile, her literature settled into a pace of sentimental comedy and satire. She explored different options, including plays and verses, but she realized that sarcasm and wit worked best for her. Her first completed manuscript was in 1793, and from there, she continued to pursue the path of literature and sentimental comedy. Jane began to be known for her wit and sarcasm, and it's clear in her first published novel, Sense and Sensibility, in 1811. In this book, it delves into the romantic ties that many people feel is necessary, but are only based out of obligation and not love. Although Jane passed away in 1817, she wrote for the remaining 18 months of her life, continuing to prove her love and adoration for writing. Although she only witnessed 3 of her 6 novels to be published in her lifetime, all 6 have continued to be international successes. To this day, Jane Austen is renowned for her light and colorful depiction of the late 1700s. Jane Austen is a revolutionary because she displayed the Regency era in a way that no other woman had. And her romantic encounters, her childhood, and her family dynamics all prove that she was an extraordinary author and a woman who still influences society today.